yours is easy. Huh? What about the puppy?
Yeah.
He don't care. It's a YouTube puppy. What's his name?
Ruger.
Ruger. Dr. Gun. Powerful puppy you got there, Dad. It's a pretty powerful puppy. I guess I give everybody the rundown of what happened to this thing. Now, it was fine until Nick started working on it. That's what we figured. If he hadn't found all this out, we wouldn't have had to work on none of this. So I guess this here got ruined. Right? Well, it was this side, wasn't it?
This side.
See, I tried to get him to turn it around because the other side was still good. But he's like, oh, it's all got to be perfect.
2 days to get to there. Austin style.
It all flies here. It don't matter. Looky here. That thing. Now, what'd you say if this was a... You got anything to say to anybody that might see this, Nick?
Well, if they had used a rubber or a plastic type coupler rather than steel on steel, maybe it wouldn't have...
This, you called this a flex plate.
Flex plate. That's supposed to be your... Shit hits the fan.
Yeah. Where it gives up.
Yeah, it gives that up. But it looks like we wore our spline shafts
And
out.
that's from lash, from the hydrostatic pushing going down the hill.
The engine
or something.
and the engine pushing against the pump drive.
So every time it goes back and forth, it just lashing, gear lashing it, and it gets worse. But if it was rubber, it would have been what? It had been bolted here and then bolted on the other end.
And your rubber,
On both ends, and the rubber would be taken up. There wouldn't be no lash.
it'd be taking up the dampening.
So we found that. You know, I'm a Cummins hater. I wonder if it's something to do with this being a Cummins. It could have been. He's a cat man.
So am I.
He's a cat. You're a cat man too? Well, then what are you doing with that dog? That don't make any sense. If you're a cat man,
Real
what do you do with a
cats
dog?
stink.
Oh.
Where'd you find these at, Austin?
Okay, here's what's up. We got finished welding done. We're down to grinding and cleaning up and priming and painting. But that's how she turned out. Looks pretty daggone good. There's only one catch. When I was overheading, right about there on that bottom plate, I guess a hot spark jumped through. Made it to the freaking radiator. The brand new radiator they put in. And put a hole in it. I always call it bad luck or bad karma, but I think it's just ignorance. Just look at that. Brand, you can't see it. Look at the top up here. The brand new radiator in there, and I just put a freaking hole in it. It's a small hole, but it's a hole nonetheless. And when I got to looking at it, I could see some smoke burns on the daggone radiator. I never thought I was getting anything close to the radiator, but obviously I was. But it's right down in there. Right down in there. So now I got the fabricating done on the bumper, but now I get to pull my radiator out. Good times. Okay, I finally pulled the dent in. Okay, I finally pulled the dent in and do what I've been wanting to do the whole time. What I wanted to start on a week ago. So if I get the hog done tomorrow, and I got to get a magnet mounted before the hog, got a new magnet to put over. Hopefully I'm going to get to this mess. And Derek's been talking to me, and I think me and him's got a good idea to do on this. To halfway fix this up. But I don't know, it's got to wait. It's got to wait. I got to get the hog done first. So it still ain't the top priority yet, but after I get the hog done, that'll be the top priority. So we'll just see where it can get. Derek said he's a sweetheart. He said he's going to do that radiator for me. He said he ain't got a busy week, which he should have made me do it because I freaking did something stupid and screwed it up to start with. But he said he'd be a deer and pull that radiator out for me. So he's going to work on that probably Wednesday or tomorrow after he gets back from running the doing the motor switch out down there to give him the old switcheroo. And I'm going to start on that hog, and then I'm going to hopefully end up on this. But, well, Time to call her day. Head to the hizzle.